Hey guys, how are you? Okay, so I'm just recovering right now. Okay, so my foot's in a cast. It's up on the chair right now. I have to keep it straight like all the time. So I'm going to explain to you what they did. Might be uh, has nothing to do with stroke. Has nothing to do with diabetes. It's just another condition that occurred throughout my life that was sooner or later going to happen. So I'm going to explain to you what they did on my foot, and then we can move on. And I can show you what I got for Christmas, and we can talk about next year and all that good stuff. So anyway, and I'll try and answer your questions. Okay. Good morning, everybody. And that's not my foot, by the way, on the thumbnail. It's not me. So, but that's what it looks like. It's all wrapped up and it's in a cast and it's all wrapped up. And I have to be like that for 3 weeks. So it just sucks. But the hardest part, just so you know, um, there's so much I want to say. All right. Number one thing I want to say is I just want to give kudos to my wife. Without her, I would be in a world of hurt, trying to get things done, trying to get to things, trying to whatever it is. She has taken care of me, and I love her dearly, and I applaud her. I give her all the glory and credit. I deserve none of the credit. Walking is the least of it. I mean, I have to put some pressure on that foot when I'm walking. So she'll have to wheel me like to the back bathroom or something. And then I have to use a walker to walk into the bathroom, the water closet, so to say, that I'm using a walker and I can put up to 20 pounds of pressure on the foot, according to the doctor. But the pressure has to be on the heel of the foot. So when I step down, I got to step down on my heel and then I got to use the walker to lift up the other foot. It's crazy. It's painful. But anyway, what they did was the Achilles tendon had like torn like in 3 places. He looked at it and said, "Wow." He goes, I'm not gonna butter this up." He said, "You're a mess." I'm like, "Oh, good. Thank you, doctor. I waited 3 hours to see you, and you're so kind." So he showed me the X-rays. He showed me what was torn. He said he was surprised that the Achilles tendon had ruptured and detached from the heel already. So what he did was he went in there, he pulled the tendon off the heel, and then he cleaned the heel and like he said, he gave me back my God-given heel. So he removed any bone spurs and anything, made it smooth and clean, and all the calcium buildup, he removed it. And then he took this is kind of a weird thing. He took the Achilles tendon from a cadaver and weaved it with my tendon and then stretched it and reattached it. So he got rid of the bad part of my tendon and gave me a new, somebody else had donated their organs. And so I just thought that was kind of cool. I didn't expect that when I got out of surgery. My wife told me that. I'm like, "What? Really?" So I guess you can get a fake one or you can get a cadaver, but the cadavers are better. This guy's got amazing reviews. People who thought they'd never walk again are walking again. People have had like 9 or 10 surgeries to walk again, and they've all failed. And this guy has gone in. I mean, this doctor is like really good. He's got like thousands of reviews, and they're all like huge. So anyway, so I got 3 weeks in this cast, and then I go to a walking boot, and I will be able to walk. Okay, yeah, that's great that you can take a vote on whether I should turn on comments or not, but that's not happening. By the way, comments on my channel have been off. I don't even think you guys realize how long they've been off. They've been off like, I would say, since January 1st last year, at the beginning of this year. That's how long they've been off. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. And I hope everything went great for you over the holiday. I'd love to know today, what you guys got. So if you could give me, just name one present you got that you really appreciated, you're really excited about, you really love, whether it was a new car or it was a wallet or it was a keychain, whatever. Size doesn't matter. What matters is that it was given in love and you guys loved it. So, so anyway, surgery went successful. I'm gonna have to have the same thing done on the other foot within 6 months. So I get to experience this all over again. This has nothing to do with diabetes. Diabetes is not a joke. I don't ever pretend to think it's a joke, but this has nothing to do with diabetes. If you knew me when I was a little boy, I always complained that my feet hurt. So this is something that's been accumulating over time. So, and it probably is weight related, but not diabetes related or stroke related or anything else. It just happens to be its own thing. So since I've been going through this, I really haven't been thinking much about my stroke recovery. I've been thinking about, how am I going to film? How am I going to get back on the channel? How am I going to do that? Well, my wife's going to probably have to step in for me. And so that's going to be awesome. I got a brand new calendar from my neighbor for Christmas. That's pretty cool. I envy you guys. If you know your neighbor, I envy you. If you don't, go find your neighbor and introduce yourself. You should have neighbors and care about you and that can, be friends with you. But where I live, nobody talks to anybody. Everybody stays in their houses. They never come out. And their garage door opens, their car backs out, and they take off. And that's it. I've been here 5 years, and I don't know them. I know them. They're super nice, but we don't do anything together. So do me a favor, reach out to your neighbor. That's cool that you got a brand new calendar. Nothing but prayers for you and your family, Jack. 2020 is going to be better it's going to be a rough year, but I expect to come back. I expect to do a full 5K. And by the way, you guys remember when I attempted to do a 5K? Was not smart. So that's what cracks me up, because it probably did more damage to my feet. You want to hear something interesting? My feet were hurting more before the surgery. Before the surgery than the surgery ever happened. So I'm completely against painkillers. I don't like them. They scare me. I don't want to get addicted to anything. I've been in the hospital before. I've felt the withdrawals and all that crap. I know what it's like, sweating and fever and whatever. So the first day I get home and I'm in a lot of pain. And so Tammy and I decide I'll take, I guess it's called like a Percocet, which they give out, and that's oxycodone or whatever that popular drug is. I don't know. So anyway, so we fill the prescription and I take one, and it was horrible. It was, hey, God bless Puerto Rico. I see you in there. It's great to see you. I guess it's Zord Jordan. Happy to be with you. So I wasn't addicted to pills, but I was using morphine in the hospital during my kidney surgery. I only took pain medicine for like a day or two, but when I got out, I had cold chills and it was weird. And somebody said, yeah, you're probably coming down off pain medicine. That's what happened. Was never addicted to pain pills. So I took that one Percocet, and I was like just dripping with sweat. It was horrible. It was absolutely horrible. It was worse on the pain pills than on the pain. It really was. So it wasn't like plantar fasciitis, by the way, but it was needed, definitely needed. So hi, how are you guys? Hi, Josh. Is it Soleil? Hi, how are you? So anyway, I never took another pain pill again. So I've been doing this whole thing with no pain pills, just ibuprofen and muscle relaxers, because what happens is I'll be laying there and the leg nerves, as the nerve block wears off, the leg, the nerves come back and start twitching. And when that happens, that just sends me to the ceiling. But No, you can't kick my toes, but if you did, it wouldn't hurt as much as before the surgery. So I can tell you this: I'm pretty happy to have gotten this done, even though you know, it just felt horrible. I mean, when you come out of surgery, you can barely breathe because of the anesthesia. So you got to do breathing exercises, and you got to get your lungs back, and I can't move around, so I'm in a wheelchair right now, with my leg up on a chair talking to you guys, and that's about it. 3 weeks in this, and then I think it's another 3 weeks in a walking boot, and within 6 months it'll be fully healed, completely healed, so that I'm good enough to carry the weight and do the other foot. Boy, I can't wait till summer hits. So anyway, yeah, disability tips. Here's the thing. Ready? Here's a cooking tip for you. Have somebody else cook. There you go. So that's basically what's been happening. So I'm laid up here. Just I wasn't even thinking. I'm doing a short show today, live broadcast. But I promise you guys that I meet you. I don't ever miss. And if I'm on vacation or I'm here, I'll hop on my laptop and I'll join you for a little bit and chat about things. But I got some things from Christmas I want to show you that I got that I'm pretty excited about. And then what I want to talk about next year. So what we're going to do next year. I have a few goals. And I know a lot of you, let's jump away from the surgery. I'm done with surgery. So a lot of you I know, and if you had missed my explanation, this video will be recorded. So it will be up in a few minutes after I'm done, and you can hear it all over again. I must encourage you, any of you, thank you very much for your well wishes. I appreciate it. I must encourage you, if you're planning on changing something in your life, I don't care what it is. You're drinking, you're trying to lose weight, you're trying to stop smoking, you're trying to get in shape. I mean, that's like number one in January. Everybody's trying to eat better and all that stuff. I want to encourage you, don't wait till January 1st. Start this week. Start immediately. If you're waiting for January 1st, you're fooling yourself. When I stopped smoking as a kid, I got to tell you, what does that say? Well, I just got a message. Give me 1 second. Oh, just a friend texting me, sorry, about a speedy recovery. How sweet. So don't wait to January 1st. You're fooling yourself if you're waiting for January 1st. January 1st is another day, and you're just using that as a crutch. Just start it now. When I stopped smoking cigarettes when I was a kid, it was in November. I had said that. I'm going to wait through the new year and all that. And I'm like, I'm not waiting. This is ridiculous. If I want to stop now, I should stop now. So I crumbled up the package and I went to lollipops. And I was on lollipops. Like I got a bag of sugar-free lollipops, and I can't eat another lollipop since that day. It's horrible. So no, I do not. We do not have medical marijuana out here. Somebody asked me if I had access to it, which is totally fine. I truly believe medical marijuana has its uses, and I would never withhold that from anybody who's going through pain at all. I wouldn't. So anyway, but to answer your question, no, we don't. I don't know if we're allowed to do it out here in Tennessee. I have no idea. Anyway, yeah, sleep has been the number one thing. Okay, so bone broth is what I've been drinking. Beef and chicken bone broth, and I enjoy beef bone broth better than chicken bone broth. If you don't know what bone broth is, what it is for like 24 hours, you boil the bones of an animal. Doesn't matter which animal. And you get the bones to where they're almost gelatinous. The minerals from the bones go into the broth. And so what you do is you basically break down the bone over time. You can pressure cook it. That's how I make my bone broth, or I buy it at the store. Lots of times the store has high volumes of sodium. You got to be careful. So you can make your own. It doesn't take, it takes a day or two, depending on how much minerals you want out of the bone. But it's way healthier than regular broth. and it helps you heal. It gives you these important nutrients. Gives you I guess it's collagen um, in bones. So anyway, what to do? 1850 coffee. I just bought some. Haven't had it yet. No, I haven't. I know they're really marketing 1850 coffee. That's just Folgers coffee. It probably is Folgers coffee without the dirt. Excuse me. I don't. American coffee isn't on my list ever. I haven't bought. Excuse me. Excuse me. I haven't bought American coffee in years. I've had Norwegian. I've had African. I've had European brands. I've had other Canadian. I've had different. I've had Mexican. I've had a bunch of different ones, other countries, but not American in years. So I just think when I think of American coffee, I think dirt and rocks and just like. So let's see, golden tea. Oh yeah, my bone broth. I got a bone broth with turmeric in it. Turmeric, honey, and 2 dashes of pepper reduces inflammation. Meat increases inflammation. Meat doesn't increase inflammation. What increases inflammation is carbs. I know carbohydrates. Meat is protein. I've never heard. I mean, read. I've read a lot on keto and Atkins and all that stuff, and I've never heard that meat increases inflammation. I may be wrong, but I have yet to have been told that by anybody until today. But I thank you for sharing. And with your username being Snap Vegan, I know you're against meat eating in the first place. So I appreciate your facts. I really do. I will take a look at that and look that up. But I appreciate you sharing the information that you know. Let's see. What part of Tennessee? I'm from Tennessee, Nokesville. Where is that? I'm 14 minutes. I'm like just a few minutes from Nashville. I can be downtown in 10 to 14 minutes. In fact, the reason I started the show early today, which I apologize, I really apologize. I started early and I'm giving you a short show is because I got to go sign some paperwork today. So today is the first day I'm going to be out and about. Yeah. So anyway, what does it say? I eat meat just only once a month. Oh, wow. Snap Vegan. I did not realize that. I thought you were like 100% vegan. You know what? I truly believe my brother's like low carb. My other brother's no carb, and they're like toothpicks. I mean, I truly believe that, being a chicken and fish vegetarian, how people are vegetarian, but they eat chicken and fish. I think it's really healthy. I mean, it all depends on every person's different. Everybody, their body metabolism is different. The way they process foods, they hold on to. Oh, CJ, how are you? Good morning. You know what? I met my buddy CJ at the movie theater, and we chatted for a while. That was really nice. And I thought that was really cool. And he had just coming out of Star Wars. I was going into Star Wars, and we're not going to talk about Star Wars. I'm not going to ruin it for anybody. There are no spoiler alerts. So if you haven't seen Star Wars, go see it. Oh, I'm going to give you one spoiler alert. Ready? It's good. That's all I'm going to say. All right. So anyway. So let me show you some stuff I got for Christmas. Feel free to share what you got still for Christmas. It's not just about me. It's about you guys. And I'm dying to hear what you got and what you're excited about. Did you get a new tool for the garage? Did you get a new kitchen utensil? That's the cool stuff I want to hear. You probably got, I bet, air fryers and pressure cookers were like the top two things. Instant Pot, Duo, and the air fryer, whether it's the Vortex or excuse me, any one of those. But I bet those were the top two kitchen things for Christmas this year. I mean, there's like everybody, like all the new ovens, microwaves, everybody's getting the air fryer setting. So that's pretty cool. What is that? Nah, not pure by any means. My goal is whole food, plant-based. I lost 80 pounds that way and got off 14 meds, but I'm not perfect. I never said you're perfect, but you're a sweetheart. And I am proud of you for whatever you're doing because you're being disciplined. And I just want to warn you about the Impossible Burger. It's scary. I read an article about all the garbage that's inside a burger that is supposed to taste like a burger, and it's not really. I have lost 20 pounds in 2 months going whole good plant-based. Also, my cholesterol and triglycerides are now in normal limits. My triglycerides were over 400. Cool. Yeah. I believe what is it, Kiwi? Yeah, I believe what Kiwi's saying. It's all in balance. You know, it's a choice of foods, but there's a balance between meat and vegetables and all that. Did you do a Jack on the Go at the hospital? No, I didn't. It would have been very critical, but there is a Jack on the Go this week. It's a good one too, so you want to check it out. Don't miss it. Okay. So I missed the beginning of the vid, but sending prayers for speedy recovery. Okay, well, this video will be up again once I'm done talking. It'll go up. So Instant Pot now has a 6-quart air fryer lid for any Instant Pot. Oh, I didn't know that. That is a great news. I'll have to look into that. Do you know how much it's running? Okay, because there's Instant Pot Duo. Obviously, Ninja Foodie freaked out Instant Pot because Ninja Foodie did the air frying and the pressure cooking. And the Instant Pot came out with the Duo that it can do both. So that was a very popular Christmas gift this year, was the Instant Pot Duo. So everybody's air frying and pressure cooking. Nobody's slow cooking anymore. Not when you can make it in 20 minutes in a pressure cooker. The Instant Pot air fryer lid at Williams-Sonoma for $80. I don't recommend anybody go to Williams-Sonoma. That's like, it's the Macy's of kitchen products. They have great stuff, but look around because I'm sure you can find it for less. But I'm hearing it's $69. Snap Vegan says the air fryer lid. So if you already have an Instant Pot, that's great news. You don't have to throw it out and go get a new one. $69. That's not bad though for the lid to make it an air fryer. $69. So, but shop around, see if you can get it for less. Where I buy my kitchen stuff is either first I check Amazon and Walmart, but then I go to Bed Bath & Beyond and Kohl's because Kohl's always has discounts and Bed Bath & Beyond always has discounts. So I get like 20% off at Bed Bath & Beyond. I got all the old coupons. You save all your coupons and you can use it anytime. Are you going to enable comments? No. All right, moving on. But Happy New Year, and I hope you're doing good. Comments are wide open on my social media. I don't know why you guys complain about comments not being open. Are you that lazy you can't click over to Facebook and write me? Are you that lazy you can't open an email and write me? I mean, it's all public. So Facebook, Instagram, wherever you love, write me. Let's be friends. That's where I allow all the commenting to go on. YouTube, most of the commenting is just hateful. Anyway, so enjoy, and I hope you guys are getting excited about the new year. Let me show you what I got. Let me just run down really quick. Okay, so I got this. This is a Bumblebee coffee mug. Unfortunately, Tammy was so sweet. She put coffee in it, but I can't drink coffee on this side like this. And my other arm isn't working enough to hold it the way it should. Well, let's see if we can do it. I would probably spill it on myself, but, I could hold the handle. So anyway, I'm a mess. But that's going to change. It's just a matter of time. Trust me. I promise you, I am going to walk that 5K. I am going to finish it. It's going to be awesome. So that's the coffee mug. I got 2 of these. These are, I don't know if you know what these are. They're silicone, like cast iron handle covers. So you can pick up a cast iron, not burn your hand. Like I did on that one show where I picked up the cookie sheet and burned my hand and everybody laughed. I'm glad you guys enjoyed that, by the way. You read comments because you love me. I appreciate that. If you really love me, be my friend on Facebook or follow me on Instagram or check out my Twitter page, whatever. I post everywhere. So when a video comes out, you don't always have to be a part of YouTube, but you can. All right. So here's the covers. And I don't know if you know, but I'm really big now into the carbon steel, which is like the new cast iron. It's like half the weight. But these are heavy duty. These are thick. See? So anyway, these are great little covers you can get, and they slide right on the handle, and you don't burn your hand. And then, speaking of cast iron or carbon steel or whatever, hold on. I got a little stuff up here. This is a kind of a chainmail scrubby that Lodge. What am I saying? That Lodge puts out to clean your cast iron, but I'm probably won't use this because I have other methods of cleaning. I mean, unless I really burn something bad, then I would probably go to this. But anything can be used on cast iron. Also, fan mail. He also had a fan mail. I do. I did do fan mail used to on the show, but people are like, "Hey, can you get to the recipe?" I tuned in for the recipe. I don't want to see. I don't want to see you talk about fan mail and all that. So we moved fan mail to social media. If I get a letter or something, I'll answer it publicly in the video, whatever. YouTube Jack fans rise up. Like we're a movement. Give me a break. I don't like Facebook. So you don't like Facebook? Do you like Instagram? I don't use Facebook or Instagram, and he got his following mostly through YouTube. Are you splitting hairs? Are you seriously here splitting hairs? Dude, I got way more to worry about than the comment section. Okay? So anyway, moving on. This is a clip that goes on your pot. Like, this is like if you don't have Rachel Ray cookware, where it's got this stuff that has little slits. So what you do is you clamp on the side of your pot. You just clamp it, boop, and then you put your stirring spoon through here, and it just hangs over the pot. I like stirring whatever I'm stirring, and then have the spoon that's dripping drip back into the pot. This is really useful. I have a lot of kitchenware from Calphalon that doesn't have a slit. This is a belt extender so that if I'm driving again, which I haven't been driving since the surgery, but if I'm driving, I can plug it in, click, and this is specifically made for it's made for Ford Flex, my wife's car. So that's that, and yeah, I put on my Christmas list. I did. This is a 4-piece set. Let me show you. It's not showing up. Crap. Okay, I had those containers. You guys know, you've seen it on the show, where I pop the top and the little circle comes up and then lets the section out. I have flour, sugar, I have oatmeal, I have a bunch of different garlic, onion, basil. They're in those pop containers. Well, these are measuring. I don't know if you could see. Nah, you can't see it. These are measuring. These are accessories. So they're like scoops that you can scoop out sugar and you can scoop out flour and measure stuff. And what else did it have? Accessories securely attached to underside. Oh, and it securely attaches to the underside of the lid. So you have the pop lid. The scoop attaches to the lid, which is kind of nice. This is cool. This is a kitchen hack. Hold on. My stuff's small. All right. So this is kind of like a curtain rod, kind of like a shower curtain rod. This squeezes in and out. It's spring loaded. It is just a rod. And I'm going to put this under my sink. And on this rod, I'm going to hang any bottle that has a spray bottle. So you have this hanging, and you have all your bottles hanging on this rod. All your 409, and things that don't have a handle could stay on the bottom. So this allows me to have two shelves, because I have a really wide open sink underneath, and I'm just trying to get those spray bottles hooking on that bar. All right, when that happens, it's good. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, I don't like Facebook as a company. I'm with you on that. I totally agree. Try turn the heat off. Let's see. If your cast iron turns red, what's the best way to get rid of that? Oh, Kathy knows. Turn the heat off. If your cast iron turns red, take the blowtorch off the cast iron. Or whatever you got burning it up. I have no idea. How to get that, turn the heat off is exactly, I agree with Kathy. So let's see. Got a few that's been sitting up for a few months at the bottom of the cast iron turn red. Rust needs to be scrubbed off. Then apply cooking oil. Yeah, the way to, I have a video on treating cast iron. It's really simple. You can get one of those brushes that go on your drill and go and clean it all off. Get it all clean, soap, hot water, everything, vinegar. Just strip the whole pan of rust, of any buildup, of any food. Clean the whole thing. And then once that's done, the way to treat it is you coat it with oil, you cook it 500 for 30 minutes, okay? And turn the pan upside down so it can drip any oil that's still on the pan. And when I mean you cook the pan with oil, you coat the whole outside, the handle, the bottom, everywhere, and you place it upside down in the middle of your oven and put a cookie sheet underneath so you can catch any loose oil, okay? You got to scrub all that off. I show you in a video how to restore cast iron. So if you need to restore your cast iron, check out that video, all right? So, here's the fun stuff. Anybody know what that is? No, it's not. You know what that is? That is an accessory for Instant Pot or for Ninja Foodi. It allows me to put on top and redirect the steam. If you've ever noticed when you're like, lots of people have the pressure cooker on the counter and the steam goes straight up and then it ruins the cabinets. The heat just ruins. I just throw the cast iron away and buy a new one. Yeah, I personally would scrub it and I would start with a brand new one and just take care of it. Make sure every time you're done, you wipe it out nice and clean and you oil your pan every time you're done. It goes in the cabinet. Put a towel down if you want, but it goes in the cabinet coated in oil. That prevents the rust and it'll last forever. So anyway, so this thing redirects the steam. You just pop it on, you can turn it away from your face, and then open the valve, and the steam goes, shh. It doesn't go straight up. It doesn't hit your cabinets. It doesn't warp the wood or anything. This is, I don't know what it's called. It's just a redirecting tool made out of silicone that can handle the heat. So it shoots the steam away from your face. Be safe about that, okay? But that is very helpful. Yeah, this stuff's gonna fall. Tammy's gonna kill me. Gotta take care of it. All right, let's get into the fun stuff here. Google Nest Hello. I am a Google family. I'm not an Alexa family. I'm into the Google Home, Google Mini. So this is a Google Nest Hello. I have a horrible doorbell ringer. It has a camera, two-way talking, all that. But every time somebody rings my doorbell and I go to it, I can never see. It dies every time somebody rings the doorbell. The connection is just lost. So if you use oil on the bottom of the cast iron pan, excuse me, the elements will make it smoke. When I put my pan away, I've already seasoned the outside. Hold on a minute. Give me 1 second. 1 second here. You don't have to oil the bottom of the pan. You don't have to do that every time you cook. Gotta wheel myself back over here. Hold on a minute. So, but I always oil the inside of the pan. all the way up the sides and the handle. Okay, and then I take a paper towel and I grab the pot, and I only go up the handle about that much. I don't do all the way to the edge of the handle, but I keep that because that's going to prevent all the resting. The bottom has the heat. Anything on that bottom is going to get fried off. Okay, what's up? Let's see. Hey Jack, what are you doing? Chatting with you guys. What are you doing? How many times a week? That's my buddy Jack. He was with us last week. I saw you last week. So let me know if there's anything you need. How many times a week do you eat out? Sincerely, though, we eat out a lot. I don't cook at home, but you know, as soon as I can, we're going to start doing a lot more meals at home. We've already discussed this with Jack Jr., with his fiance. So we want to eat healthier meals. We don't want anything processed foods. And the only way to do that is to cook your own chicken and cook it up and season it and make your own dishes and cook your own vegetables and all that stuff. They have a beeswax stick for seasoning cast iron. Have you tried that yet? No. I'll have to look into that. The beeswax stick. No, I never. Oh, excuse me. Oh, my foot. Sorry. I have to move it. It's killing me. So anyway, we got a few minutes together. Let me show you what else I got. Okay, so I got the doorbell, and this is supposed to be the latest version, so I don't know if it is, because there's Ring and Ring. I don't know if you know, Google owns Ring, and Amazon owns, or is it? Wait, Google owns Ring. Oh no, Google owns Nest. Sorry, Amazon owns Ring. That's what it is. So this is the Nest one. So I believe this is the latest one, and it gives you two-way talking, gives you everything. It's in it. It records in the cloud and all that stuff. So I'm pretty excited about that. And to go with that system, we're upgrading our Google Home, and we're going to the Google Home Hub. So when somebody's at the door, I can just look on the screen and see who's at the door. This gives me, it's like a little computer. It gives me the internet. So when I ask for the weather, it shows me the weather like this, and then it talks to me too. So it's a Google Home with a video screen, basically. Let's see. Yeah, you're not a nice person. That's why we're just going to ban you. There you go. That was easy. See, you want to know why I don't open comments? That's why. Because the racist crap that is set my way. I mean, that is a perfect reason. I mean, and political stuff, and it just doesn't, it's never ending. So they're explaining why I don't open comments. They're proving to you why I should never open comments to the YouTube audience. So I love you guys, but if I can shut up a hater, it makes my day. And if it bothers you, I'm sorry. I've tried to give you ways to communicate with me still. I haven't blocked out everything. So why comment that? Josh, why comment what? How rude? I don't know what you're talking about. How rude. That was somebody just commented a racist comment. I have to block that person. So anyway, that person should be shut down. This person should be completely kicked off. This is what YouTube's trying to stop. This is YouTube protecting the children. This is YouTube taking care of all the inappropriate, not audience-friendly stuff. So I know it wasn't towards me, but you can't make racist comments on the show. I don't care what you believe, but you don't get to use my show as your soapbox. It's just go start your own show. You go start your own show and you say whatever you want to your audience, okay? Yeah, I didn't take it personally. I'm not Jewish, so my arm's doing good. You know, I'm not really concentrating on rehabbing stroke related yet. I'm just worried about the foot healing properly, and the arms just. Here's the great news. You know what the great news is? I have to work this arm out every day. Every time I go to the restroom, I have to use the walker and I have to lean on this arm and use this arm. I have to grab the walker and both hands have to hold my weight as I step. So interesting enough, this surgery caused me to use my stroke arm more, and that was a positive thing. I thought that was cool. I thought, wow, okay, great. So what happened to my foot? Oh, don't worry. This video is going to be recorded. It's going to go up. You can watch. I explain the whole procedure. All right. I don't want to take from what I'm doing right now to go through that whole foot surgery again, but I explain on what they did. This is a cool. Hey, Tam, I need your help with this one if possible. There's a knife in here. I got so excited about this knife. I need your help opening this so I don't cut myself. I do cut with knives still, but for the way I'm sitting in this wheelchair and my one arm, can you open that and just show the audience? This knife is really cool. I saw it and my mouth watered. And they call it thank you. Look at that. It goes with my set, and they call that a vegetable chopper. It looks like a Santoku, but it's extra wide, and it's extra heavy. It's got extra weight, almost like a cleaver. Look at that. Is that beautiful? So that's what I got for Christmas. Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you, sweetheart. I'm not going to show you every little tiny thing I got in my stocking and all that, but under the tree, not my stocking, under the tree, but because it all goes on and on. Santa got me stuff, and I just, I candy and stuff. There really was like beef jerky, it wasn't candy, but anyway. And then I got this chess set, and this chess set is for travel. So we do a guys' night out once a month. And I can now play chess. Nobody knows how to play chess anymore. I was on my high school chess team. I've always been big into chess, but nobody plays anymore. Nobody talks about it anymore. It's just crazy. It's hi, Jack. Bless your big fan of the show. Thank you so much, Marcus. Could you please give a shout out to my friend Alex? He would love it. Yeah, Alex, how are you? Big shout out to you from your buddy Marcus. So I just want to thank you for joining us today. I want to thank everybody for joining us. It's been really, really great sharing the cool things that I got. But I got some cool electronics. But that's just a travel, like a little wooden set, chess set. I don't know. Do you guys know how to play chess? Almost nobody I know knows how to play chess. And if they do, is it a Wi-Fi enabled knife? That's great. Okay, you got me. That's a great, funny comment. I love that. No, it's not. But I do have some good news. I have a new smoker, and it is Wi-Fi enabled, and I haven't shown it to you guys yet because I haven't put it together yet. It's pretty elaborate. I'm pretty excited about it. I miss a vertical. I have the vertical one, but I miss a horizontal smoker. I miss that because I can just throw something on there real quick. My vertical one, the Pit Boss, is huge. I could feed an army on that thing. But the other smoker's got the flat horizontal. It's smaller. It's only like 20, I think it's 24 inches. It's kind of more appropriate for me to smoke more often, to do things more often. So, hi, Jack. I got a what? What was that? Aye Zolan chef's knife to try out and review. Oh my gosh, I got to look that up. Oh, Snap Vegan plays chess. Woo! That is great news. I think chess is the one if you're a parent and your children don't know how to play chess, you have no idea. I used to play my son all the time. Love playing it. I'm 26. I can't find anyone to play. That's the problem. You got to go electronic. I'm just giving you a tip. If you're a parent, teach your kids chess because so many times I like thinking ahead and looking out for things that might go wrong, and all that's in chess. So the actions to play a chess game is great in life. That's what I want to say. you will get skills for life that you can't teach with nothing else. What does that say? Knock the Achilles tendon tear. Yeah, sorry. This video explains in the beginning. I explained the whole procedure. I had to have the Achilles tendon repaired, basically, but it explains more detail later. Chess. What is it saying? Quantitative math and strategize brain exercise. I absolutely love chess. I dig on it. I used to play a guy at school that would have a clock. I'm like, what's that? Why do we have to have a clock? He goes, it's not a clock, it's a timer. He'd be like, I mean, he would move faster than I could. I would play this guy because I knew he could beat me 100% of the time. If you want to get good, play somebody who can always beat you. I never let my son win. Never. I love my son, but I have to be honest enough. When he finally beat me, he beat me once. I caught me off guard and captured my queen, and it was downhill from there. But because I never let him win is why he was able to tear me down as soon as he got his hands around my queen. So I'm telling you, oh, what happened to my wedding ring? Oh no, it's in the safe. My wife and I decided to go with the silicone. It's lighter. We could change the colors for the season, So I'm going to go to a marble one next. It's just better. Our wedding rings were getting banged up, and we didn't want that. We didn't want to have to every 5 years have to put new gold on the outside. It made sense to put them away, lock them up. If we want to look at them, we can. We want to show people, we can. But these are great. You can bang them up. You can take them off. You can cook with them. You can do whatever you want. I learned chess early. I bet my social studies teacher, if I beat him, he would have to give me an A, no matter what. And yes, I won. That's great. That is great. That's unbelievable that so many people know how to play. Great idea. But let's see. Star Wars review. Pretty close to one of the best Star Wars I've seen. There's your review, so that I don't ruin anything in the movie. Pretty close. You'll enjoy it. So anyway, let's talk about what's coming. So those were some of the presents I got. I didn't get a lot. I mean, I did get a lot, but I'm grateful for what I got. But I think next year I'm just going to give to the kids and not ask for anything. Tell everybody, don't buy for me. If I need a coffee pot, I'll go buy a coffee pot. I mean, I buy stuff throughout the year anyway, and I pretty much show everything on the show. If it's electronic, I show it on Tech Time. If it's food, I show it on the cooking show. If it's a restaurant, we review it on Jack on the Go. So it's kind of cool. I like the way that all my channels are designed, and pretty excited about the new year. So my advice to you, once again, don't wait till January 1st to do anything. If you're doing that, I pretty much can tell you have a 50% chance of accomplishing your goals if you start today, whatever it is. Just because it wasn't leaning on that marker. Everybody does that. And then by January 10th, you're not doing it anymore. All right, let's see here. Movie time with Jack. Oh, okay, my brother and I came up with a great idea. My brother, Charles, who helped create Cooking with Jack show. He was the originator of the cooking show. Anyway, we wanted to do movie reviews of movies we had never watched. Meaning we were going to watch the trailers and review it off the trailers. And kind of, because how many times do you see the whole movie in a trailer? And you're like, I just saw the whole thing. Jess Scalfani, thank you for the constant stream of content. Oh, I'm getting the evil eye. Am I getting?
No, you're fine.
No, I'm good. I'm good. Can I keep talking?
Yeah, you're fine.
All right. So, anyway, I lost my train of thought. Sorry.
Movie trailers call.
Oh yeah. So we wanted to review. It was called Reviews of Movies We Haven't Seen Yet. That was a great title. And we were going to review movies. Did we ever do that? I think we did it to one movie. It's one of our biggest videos we did. We got 3,000 views. It was crazy. but it was Air. What was it? Atlas something. Atlas. Oh, it was a crappy movie. You can always tell if a movie's good by the trailer. Looks like it's going to be a good movie. Looks like it's going to be a piece of crap. And yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, you think? You think I should wrap it up, huh? So anyway, in the new year, what are my goals? I want to share with you what I'm going to be doing in the new year. You guys know about Feeding America. I haven't heard from them yet. So if they don't get back to me, I'm going to find another organization. But I want to feed the people of this nation that are going to bed hungry. So I want to work with an organization that does that. What else? Let's do some other things. I want to do more playing with your food. I want to do more healthy dishes. What else? I got the merchandise going pretty well. I want to start making more shirts and hats. But they're not going to say Cooking with Jack. It's going to be like, it's going to be related to a burger, or it's going to be related to barbecue or something. It's not going to, unless you know the show, you ain't going to see my name anywhere. It's not about me. It's about cooking. Jack, wishing you a very speedy recovery and hope you are enjoying a blessed adventure. Wow. I hope you enjoy an amazing Christmas. I did. Have a great weekend, brother. You too. Take care, Hodges. That was very nice. If you want to feed people who need it, go to any local food bank. Yes, that's why I want to work with Feeding America. They work with like 82, or I don't even know, just tons, like 200 food banks and food kitchens. So instead of just working with the food bank, I work with a company that works with all the food banks. And because if I can raise money, and I'll personally be putting my money in too. So I'm not going to ask anybody to give $1 unless I'm putting in $1.
You're fine.
All right, you're good?
Yeah, you're good.
All right. My wife, she took down all the decorations you can see behind me. The decorations have come down, and my wife don't waste any time. I don't know. Are you guys the January 5th family that leaves the tree up to January 5th? Or are you the family that throws the tree out Christmas night? My wife's taking up decorations like before we go to bed on Christmas night. She's starting to pack up all the ornaments and everything. I'm like, she wastes no time. I love watching your show. Me too. I hope to, must be nice just having to sit there while your wife does everything. No, it's not nice. I've already expressed to her, Feeding America sources for regional food pantry hubs, usually where the warehouse are. Donating to them, just specify which region you want to help. Mine is any Indiana. I gotcha. Ours is still up. All right, so Tammy's family still has the tree up. No, sitting around, it breaks my heart to watch her do stuff and that I can't help her. I don't know about you, but I'm a husband that likes to take care of his wife, and it kills me that she has to take care of me. But we won't go there. But anyway, because it's better to keep it positive. So anyway, so I've got to travel for the first time, get back in the car since I left the hospital. I'm going to be going to Springfield, take care of some things. But my goals for next year is to take whatever I've been blessed with and share it. So my knowledge, that people can always ask me questions on how to cook prime rib or how to do anything, and I'll look it up for them. If they don't know how to look it up, I'll point them to the right direction. I'll do whatever. So I'm going to be doing the feeding. I'm going to be doing more playing with your food. I'm going to be doing more reviews, everything, all the good stuff that you like on the show. I'm going to keep doing. So it's not really, you need to vibrate higher. So I'm not sure what that means. But anyway, yeah, I will. But I never buy my wife flowers for any reason other than I'm crazy about her. So I make sure it ain't her birthday, it ain't her anniversary. It's not Valentine's Day. She knows. She knows that I like to buy flowers when it's just strictly coming from me. I don't buy it because somebody tells me, oh, hey, it's Valentine's Day, you should buy chocolates and roses and pay triple price and just make people millionaires. No, I'm gonna buy chocolate and roses in the middle of summer because I love my wife. So anyway, I promise you, if it's not just to take care of my wife, well, if it's just to take care of my wife, that's energy enough for me to keep it going. Pizza Wars, any plans? Hold on a minute. Oh, this chair is getting further. Okay, I lost it. I lost the chair. All right, my leg's falling. I gotta fix this. I love you guys. Yeah, Cooking with Tammy show when it's coming soon. So anyway, I love you guys, and I hope I've encouraged you to take what you've been blessed with, whether it's a talent or knowledge or whatever, and help somebody next year. All right, share what you've been given and in appreciation for what you've been given. All right, love you guys. Take care. Bye bye.